the greatest setting in college football. And even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Michigan State's offense will go to work first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should.
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Husky!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
The Spartans can really attack on this second and short. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Davis will throw. Unloads it left. And the missed connection on third down. The Spartans will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That's caught. It's Harris. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Washington wants to go quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Running to Green. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish. Turning it on! Touchdown, Huskies! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
To running room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the option. Now the pitch. Picks up the first down. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Fleming.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rush is on him. He took a hit as he pulled and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. Nice move there. Gets away from one, finds some space. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Washington. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Pollard.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to the back. Slithers into space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Davis will throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. Now the toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
It'll be 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Husky!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. He'll get rid of it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Spartans will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Got the first down and more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Washington sends out the punt team. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Davis will throw. Got his man quickly. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now on the option. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a little space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down, but field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Here comes the option. Can't get him to the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Drives the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Davis looking to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Kicking team.
Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. Runs through the tackle. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Washington coming to the line with another first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Harris. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here comes the offense on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to move the chains on third down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3-ball from 43. They put on the heat, and they blocked it. Scoops it up, and he's going to try to take it back.
Yeah, and how about this defense? They've been struggling all day long. You're at a huge deficit, and you finally come up and make a play, block a kick. Maybe this creates some momentum now for your offense, and maybe they can go bail you out and make this a ball game.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Davis will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Smarty. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The give as they work on that clock. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back on the option, the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington sends out the punt team. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback may change this route. Davis looking to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Spartans are marching down the field. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Let's go, right. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. And the Spartans in the hurry up. Just keep slinging it. Under fire. Slips a tackle. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Husky. Defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 8 over Georgia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood